Today we are discussing the interview questions and answers for AWS Certified Developer Associate. You can download the complete list of AWS-based questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on Certified Developer Associate is: what is AWS Lambda Layers Permissions Model? Your answer should be AWS Lambda Layers Permissions Model allows you to control which AWS accounts and AWS services can use your Lambda layers. You can specify resource-based policies to grant permissions to specific AWS accounts or organizations, enabling secure sharing of common code and dependencies across multiple Lambda functions. Our next interview question is: explain the concept of AWS CloudTrail Insights. Your answer should be AWS CloudTrail Insights is a feature of AWS CloudTrail that uses machine learning algorithms to analyze event logs and detect unusual activity in your AWS accounts. It helps identify and respond to potential security threats or operational issues by providing actionable insights and recommendations. Our next interview question is: what is AWS API Gateway Caching and how does it work? Your answer should be AWS API Gateway Caching allows you to cache the response from your API endpoints to improve latency and reduce the number of requests to your backend. You can enable caching at the stage level and configure caching settings such as TTL, that is time to leave, for cached responses. Our next interview question is: explain the concept of AWS CloudWatch events. Your answer should be AWS CloudWatch events is a service that provides a stream of system events that describe changes in AWS resources. You can use CloudWatch events to trigger automated actions in response to events such as invoking Lambda functions, sending SNS notifications, or running ECS tasks. Our next interview question is: what is AWS SNS, that is Simple Notification Service, and how can it be used? Your answer should be AWS SNS is a fully managed pub or sub messaging service that enables you to send notifications to a variety of endpoints, including email, SMS, HTTPs, and AWS Lambda functions. It can be used for application notifications, alerts, and event-driven architectures. Our next interview question is: explain the difference between AWS ECS and AWS EKS, that is Elastic Kubernetes Service. Your answer should be AWS ECS is a fully managed container orchestration service that allows you to run containers on a cluster of EC2 instances. AWS EKS, on the other hand, is a managed Kubernetes service that provides Kubernetes control plane management while allowing you to manage the worker nodes. Our next interview question is: what is AWS Code Build and how does it work? Your answer should be AWS Code Build is a fully managed build service that compiles source code, runs tests, and produces deployable artifacts. It allows you to build and test code in the cloud without managing build servers, and you can integrate it with other AWS services for continuous integration and continuous deployment (CI/CD). If you are preparing for any AWS-based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description below.